1 John 4:4 says this, "But you belong to God, my dear children. You have already won a victory over those people, because the Spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in this world." Greater. That's the word. Greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. Good people, let me break this down. Addiction feels greater. The cravings feel greater. The urges feel greater. The guilt feels greater and the shame feels greater. But the word says no. God's Spirit is greater than all. Not equal, not close, greater. So that means that the power inside you is stronger than the temptation outside you. The Spirit in you is stronger than the spirit that's in the bottle. The Spirit inside you is stronger than the spirit that's on that website, that's actually clicked that website. Open that app. The Spirit in you is stronger than the spirit of relapse. It's greater. Real talk. Let's be honest. When I was drinking, I didn't feel like that, or it didn't feel like that. It felt like alcohol owned me. I couldn't stop. It was like I had no choice, like the urge was just too strong. But that was a lie. That's the lie that the enemy tells you, because the moment I surrendered, the Spirit showed me the truth. I wasn't powerless anymore. I wasn't a slave anymore. I had power living in me through God, and that power was greater. So this isn't about willpower. Willpower runs out. Discipline breaks down. But spirit power, the Holy Spirit, that's unshakable. That's eternal. And that's victorious. You belong to God, because belonging changes everything. When you belong to God, or when you belong to addiction, it ruled you. But now you belong to God. And he rules you, he fights for you, and he wins for you. The verse says you have already won a victory. Not maybe, not someday, already won. The victory is yours. And that's not because you're stronger or you're strong. That's because he's greater. So here's the challenge if you're looking for a challenge. When temptation comes, don't try to fight it with willpower. Fight it with the word. Say it out loud. 1 John 4:4, "Greater is he who is in me than he that is in this world." When shame whispers, "You'll never change," declare, "The Spirit in me is greater than my past." When doubt says, "You're too weak," respond, "God's Spirit is stronger than my weakness." And that's how you win. That's how you beat those spirits. Not in silence, not in self-reliance, in the word. Family, recovery is spiritual warfare. This isn't just about habits, it's about spirits. The spirit of addiction, the spirit of lust, the spirit of destruction. But the Spirit of God is greater than all. And if he lives in you, victory already belongs to you. So don't walk like you're defeated. Walk like you're delivered. Walk like you're chosen. Walk like you're free, because you belong to God and his Spirit is greater. Let me leave you with a little bit of rhythm. When cravings rise, say greater. When shame returns, say greater. When doubt attacks, say greater. And when temptation knocks, you say greater. Because greater is he who is in you than he who is in all those things which are of the world. It's not just a verse. That's your weapon. That's your promise. That's your victory. So stand tall today. Breathe deep today. Walk free today. Because you belong to God, and his Spirit in you is, guess what? Greater.